Welcome back. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay, so today we finna make some lasagna. Boom, that's me, y'all. Finally did my hair. Okay, let's get right into it. So the first thing y'all gonna do is y'all gonna pull out y'all meats. I'm using ground turkey. That's what's in that bag, and then ground beef. I had to make sure it smelled good because I'm like, hold on, but it didn't smell like anything. So I was like, okay, we good, we good. Now we're gonna get out some stuff y'all need. That is a holder for like your utensils. You're gonna need like a wooden spoon, a knife, and a pan. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna bust that bad boy open and crank up the heat. Now we're gonna go inside and get some ingredients. We got a green bell pepper. We got some onions, but I think I decided to use the red onion and some mushrooms. And then we got some, and there's some green onions and another bell pepper. Then we got some olive oil. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of that. Oh, there you go. You see how much? I measure with the eyes. And then you're going to need a towel and some Lysol. That's essential. So we're going to be cleaning as we cook. We don't want no dirty kitchen. Like, that's out. So then we're going to chop it up. Chop it sound, chop, 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 chop. We're going to go ahead and chop that up real fine and dime. Then after we chop that up, we're going to go ahead. Now that your stove is hot, we can go ahead and bust that bad boy up in there. Get every little inch. And then go ahead and just spread it out. Because, it'd be chunky monkey. And then we're going to put some of that. I ended up putting all of it, but at first I wasn't going to do that, but I couldn't find my proper lasagna pan. So since I have to use a bigger one, I'm like, let me use up all this meat. So you're going to put all your meat that you need. And you can use any meat of choice. Now we can go ahead and chop it aside, chop, chop up that red onion real fine like Wayne. Don't forget about your meat in the process. Okay, so now we're going to get some pink Himalayan salt, or you can do regular salt. It doesn't matter. Salt of choice. It literally doesn't matter. That's just all I had. And then if your meat get too, watery, drain that bitch. Then we got some garlic powder. We got some Cajun salt. What else we got? We got some, chicken bouillon stuff. That barely come out, so I have to take off the top. What else we got? Some Lawry's all seasoning. All-purpose seasoning, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. And that's ground pepper. I don't have regular pepper, so we got to work with what we got. And then we got some garlic salts. Yes, ma'am. And then we got some slap your mama. I really slapped that bitch. No, I'm just playing. We're going to keep it not violent, but I'm just saying. If it came down to it. Clean up your mess, because you're going to have a little bit of spills. If you didn't, kudos to you, but me, I be spilling shit, so that's why you need that towel and that Lysol. But you don't just spray the Lysol every time, because that can get in your food. Okay, now that we got all of our seasonings and we mix that up, we're going to put some butter up in there. And then just give it a little stir. You don't have to cover the meat with the butter. Just put the butter in there and then just put a lid on top of your meat. And then just let that sit on low. Now we get in some garlic. Get 2 cloves of garlic. And then we're going to chop that up. But for some reason, my other clove of garlic was just, not giving. So I only end up cutting up 1 garlic. And then I'm going to end up using minced garlic. I'm just showing you how my tray look. Everything's chopped in right. Now we're going to do a taste test. Hey! Yeah, big area, not the little one. Now we're going to get a little small pan. Little saucer pan. Get some more of that little olive oil. Not too much. I don't even have that much. So as y'all can see, I'm barely using some. And a little thin piece of butter. I think I'll show y'all. See, it ain't that much. And then we're going to heat that up. While we heating that up, you're going to go ahead and chop up them mushrooms. Chop up. Y'all get into it. We're going to chop that up. But you can choose your vegetables of choice. This is what I want to choose. So now we're going to put all of that in a pan. In that little pan that we had heated up. So once we have everything in a pan, we're just putting in, I'm trying to be careful because I don't feel like picking up any excess on the side or throwing it away. So I'm just trying to boop. And then, you remember I put olive oil at the bottom and then a little bit of butter at the top. And then I also got some water ready for my noodles and then put a little bit of salt in it. And then I use garlic powder and ground pepper. And then we're going to make sure you put your water to a boil on the side in that pot. That's what I did. It kind of went quick. Now we're going to put up our seasonings because we don't need nothing else like that. Like, our meat is good. We're not finna just keep seasoning up everything. The meat is like the main thing. Go ahead and clean up y'all mess. Use that Lysol. Put a lid. You see how I put a lid on the pot so it won't get into the water? Yes, I put a lid on top of that pot. Then we got out our pasta noodles. Okay. I mean, our lasagna noodles. Oh, now it's shot o'clock. Hold on, it's shot o'clock. Because now it's finna get serious. Like, you take that shot, and then you feel that bitch. Okay, so now I'm feeling myself. That's cool. We grooving now. Now my water done boiled. Now I'm putting all my noodles in there. I didn't realize I didn't need all these noodles, but like I said, my original lasagna pan was nowhere to be found. I don't know what happened to it. So, like, I ended up just using all the noodles just in case because I was working with a bigger pan this time. So, go ahead and just put all your noodles in there. It's okay if they sticking out in the top because eventually, like, the heat gonna make them all go inside. So, in the beginning, if it's looking like that, you good. Just let it sit for probably like 2 minutes. And then you want to put that on a timer. I had put it on a timer for like 10 minutes because you don't want to overcook them because they also going to cook in the oven. So, find a good placement. I was playing Tetris with them bitches. Like, where the fuck do you go? Because they always going in there. Go ahead and push them down. Push them down softly. You don't want to break them. Just push them down. Not too much. Okay. And then we're going to put a lid on that. After they're ready, after 10 minutes, you go ahead and rinse those off with cold water. Then you get your pasta sauce. You clean out that pot. And you go ahead and put your pasta sauce in there. Now, you're going to fill up that pasta sauce with halfway water. I'm trying to show y'all. Then you shake it up and get all the excess pasta sauce. You put it all up in there. Then you get out another little pot. Because this is what we're going to make. You know how some people use ricotta? I don't. I use cream cheese. So, that's, yeah. If you use ricotta, do your ricotta recipe. But this is my little recipe. Then I also got some tomato paste. And I have put that inside there as well. Now it's time to put some, some people put parsley in there. I'm putting parsley flakes and then cilantro. I prefer cilantro over parsley. Everybody has their own preference. So that's me going ahead and put my parsley flakes. And then I'm chopping up some cilantro real fine and zine and wine. So I went ahead and put that in there. I gave y'all a visual. That's how it should look now. It should be coming together. Okay. And you don't want your stuff cooking too high. I think I had it like on a medium stir. Go ahead and clean up your area. Now it's time to put that meat in there. So you go ahead and put that whole meat in there. That good old meat. Whatever meat of choice you had. Then your vegetables, because those should have been done. Put them vegetables up in there. And then you get out a good stir. And I'm showing y'all what it looked like, okay? It's really getting into something. You do a taste test, too. It was knocking. And then also I put a little bit of minced garlic, because remember I didn't have a full other garlic clove. So now we're finna make our fake ricotta, because I don't do ricotta. But if you do ricotta, this is the part where you do your ricotta business. I just don't do that. So I'll go ahead and put all my cream cheese in a pot. And then I get a little bit of butter. And I put that in there too. And I just keep it on low until it get real, So now it's time to plate this. So you put the first layer of just the red sauce in the meat. After you do that, you lay your lasagna down, the noodles down. Then you put another layer of the red meat. Now you put a thick layer of red meat. Now you get your cheese. You put a heavy layer of cheese. Heavy layer of cheese. Now you get that fake ricotta cream cheese. And you just drizzle it. Good morning. Just drizzle it all over there. Get that all over there. And then you put another layer of noodles. And then more of your lasagna sauce. Now another thick layer of cheese. Go ahead. Now I'm going ahead and chopping up some green onions. Once again, it's your vegetable of choice. I just like green onions and then olives. So after I chopped those up really well, I went ahead and sprinkled them all over. And put some olives all over it too. So make it look real fancy, cute. Don't just throw a chunk of olives in the middle and a chunk of green olives. Like, no. You get your foil. You wrap that up. Put it in the oven for 30 minutes. Now, if you want some garlic bread, go ahead and make you some garlic bread. So this is how I make mine. Got some French bread. I cut it in half. Put some couple slices of butter on each side. Then what did I do? Oh, then I got some of that minced garlic and spread it across on top of the butter. And mind y'all, my lasagna is already in the oven, as y'all can see. And then I got some taco cheese. Just spread that lightly across the top. I just needed to finish that cheese anyway, so it was perfect. And then I got some more parsley flakes. Sprinkle, and a little bit of olive oil. Like I said, I barely had it in from the jump. Y'all seen how that looked. It looks marvelous. Put that in the oven. After 30 minutes, you get that out. Ooh, you plate your food, and voila. That's how you make lasagna like Vic Airy. Thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'm gone.